जय झूलेलाल। जय झूलेलाल पायल।
जय झूलेलाल अंकल।
हाणे अॼु असीं क्लास शुरू था कयूं। ही सिंधु एकेडमी जो एडल्ट्स ऐं यूथ जो सिंधी लैंग्वेज क्लास पंहिंजो 16th वीक 16हों हफ़्तो आहे। तव्हां सभिनी जी तहे दिलि सां आजियां थी कजे। हार्टी वेलकम टू यू ऑल। हिन खां पोइ हिकिड़ो ॿियो क्लास थींदो नेक्स्ट संडे ते, ऐं दैट विल कंक्लूड द करेंट सेमेस्टर। ऐं पोइ वरी नओं सेमेस्टर असीं शुरू कंदासीं अगस्त में। त अॼु मां तव्हांखे लेसन नंबर 10 10th लेसन, उन में जेके स्पेशल वर्ब्स थींदा आहिनि जेके असीं कॉमनली यूज़ कंदा आहियूं, तिन खे चइबो आहे लिंकिंग एंड हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स। उहे सिंधीअ में असीं कीअं था कमु आणियूं, अॼु उहो सिखंदासीं। ऐं तंहिंखां पोइ असीं वेंदासीं सिंध जो इतिहास, जेको लास्ट वीक असां शुरू कयो हो ऐं कुड नॉट कंक्लूडेड। थोड़ी टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम थी पई हुई, अॼु उनखे असीं कंक्लूड कंदासीं। त पहिरीं असीं ॾिसूं था सम हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स। पहिरियों जेको थींदो आहे वर्ब बी, इंग्लिश में बी, तंहिंखे सिंधीअ में चइबो आहे थियो। तूं सुठो थियो, यू बी नाइस। तूं सुठो थियो, मां सुठो आहियां, आई एम गुड। मां सुठी आहियां, फेमिनाइन। तूं सुठो थी, मैस्कुलाइन। तूं सुठी थियो, फेमिनाइन। थियो is the verb. So gender based, तूं सुठो थियो, तूं सुठी थियो। am तंहिंखे सिंधी में चइबो आहियां। मां किथे वेठो आहियां, आहियां, आहियां is the verb. मां किथे वेठो आहियां, तूं सिंधी क्लास में आहीं, you are in the Sindhi class. मां किथे वेठो आहियां, this is masculine. The feminine हिन में छा थींदो पायल? मां फेमिनाइन कीअं थींदो? मां किथे वेठो आहियां, तव्हांजो फेमिनाइन छा थींदो?
मां किथे वेठी आहियां।
वेठी आहियां, वेरी गुड। मां किथे वेठी आहियां। तूं सिंधी क्लास में वेठो आहीं, या तूं सिंधी क्लास में वेठी आहीं। That will be the answer. Third verb is is. Is single present tense. is. आहे, सिंधी में तंहिंखे चइबो आहे। हीअ मुंहिंजी पेन आहे, this is my pen. हीअ मुंहिंजी पेन आहे। Or you can also say हीअ मुंहिंजी भेण आहे, हीअ मुंहिंजो भाउ आहे, is. आहे. मां ॾिसां सुठी आहे. Let me see. Is it good? हीअ मुंहिंजी पेन आहे. मां ॾिसां सुठी आहे. Is it good? The is singular. आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी पेन आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजो भाउ आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजो किताब आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजो गिलास आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजो फोन आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी कॉपी आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी पेंसिल आहे. Gender wise, but आहे is singular present tense verb आहे. नमिश चवंदो मूंखे ख़बर आहे. मां या मूं पाणी पीतो आहे. मूं गिलास खयो आहे. आहे is the singular present verb which you will use commonly in most of your daily conversation. ऐं प्लूरल इन जो छा थियो? आर. आहियूं आहिनि. सिंगुलर हो आहे त प्लूरल छा थियो? आहियूं आहिनि. असीं सिंधी आहियूं. We are Sindhis. ही सिंधी किताब आहिनि. These are Sindhi books. आहिनि. आहियूं आहिनि. असीं सिंधी आहियूं. ही सिंधी किताब आहिनि. These are Sindhi books. क्लास में 5 छोकरा आहिनि. और क्लास में 2 छोकरियूं आहिनि. आहिनि ऐं आहियूं. और there are 2 girls in the class. क्लास में 2 छोकरियूं आहिनि. असीं सिंधी आहियूं. We are Sindhis. त इहो आहिनि ऐं आहियूं. Have you been able to grasp it? Any questions? Pinkesh, Namish? Ahin and ahun. Now past tense is what? Singular past tense. Is your past tense, was. जिते present tense हो आहे उते past tense थींदो होस या हो. हिते केर वेठो हो. Who was sitting here? हिते केर वेठो हो. जवाब में हिते मां वेठो होस. I was sitting here. हुते केर वेठो हो. हिते मां वेठो होस. I was sitting there. हो and होस is the past tense of आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी पेन आहे. हिते केर वेठो हो. हिते मां वेठो होस.
When do you
Was.
use ho versus hose?
हो. हिते केर वेठो हो? Who
Is it,
was sitting here?
is it always in the question that it's ho, and then in the statement it's hos?
Then you are making I was sitting here. Hos. Past tense. I was. Hos. Who was sitting here? Hite ke vetho ho. Hite ma vetho hos. One is question, one other one is answer. Who was here? Ho. Who sangad ho? And statement is hite ma vetho hos. Ma vetho hos. Keh minjo phone ditho ho. Was my phone seen by anyone? कंहिं मुंहिंजो फोन ॾिठो हो? जवाब में ईअं चई सघिजे थो, हा फोन ॾिठो हो, मूं तव्हांजो फोन ॾिठो हो, मूं तव्हांजो फोन ॾिठो हो. Yes, I had seen your phone. मूं तव्हांजो फोन ॾिठो हो. कंहिं मुंहिंजो फोन ॾिठो? Did anyone see my phone? हिते केरु वेठो हो? हिते मां वेठो होसि. हाणे where is the plural of are? Are आहियूं आहिनि. ऐं past tense छा थियो? were हुए हुआ. छा तव्हीं हुते हुआ? Were you in the Sindhi class? छा तव्हीं हुते हुआ? Plural. Were you in the Sindhi class? छा तव्हीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआ? हा असीं हुते हुआसीं. Yes, we were in the Sindhi class. हा असीं हुते हुआसीं. We were in the Sindhi class.
Uncle, can you clarify the difference between ahyu and ahin?
छा?
Ahyu,
थोड़ो
ahin,
जोर सां चओ, पिंकेश.
ahyu versus ahin. Can you explain a little bit more?
आहियूं आहिनि.
Versus, you know, then.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं. We
Any more?
are Sindhis. असीं ही सिंधी किताब आहिनि. These are Sindhi books. असीं सिंधी आहियूं. We are Sindhis.
Any other
असीं सिंधी
examples?
आहियूं.
So is it
असीं
all B?
So
students
one is
आहियूं.
question, one is used in the question, one is used in the answer, right?
Answer.
First is also a statement. Right? So,
Statement.
Sindhi ahyu.
ही सिंधी किताब आहिनि. These are Sindhi books.
Is ayun used for people and then ahin is used for objects?
Yeah, that's pretty-
Objects or an statement. आहिनि. अॼु ॾींहं सुठा आहिनि. These days are good. ॾींहं सुठा आहिनि.
Okay, and IU is
आहियूं.
personal.
We are.
We
आहियूं
are.
means we are.
Okay, okay.
We are. We are learning Sindhi. ॾींहं सुठा आहिनि. Days are nice. The past tense छा थियो? Were. हुए हुआ. छा तव्हीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआ? Were you in Sindhi class? हा असीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआसीं. We were in the Sindhi class. हुआसीं. किताब आहिनि ऐं असीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआसीं. प्लूरल। छा तव्हीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआ, छा तूं सिंधी क्लास में हुए, मां सिंधी क्लास में होसि, आई वॉज, असीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआसीं, प्लूरल, होसि ऐं हुआसीं। सिंगुलर, होसि, आई वॉज इन सिंधी क्लास, ऐं प्लूरल, असीं सिंधी क्लास में हुआसीं, वी वर। I was, we were. Is any question here, Payal?
No, I think this makes sense.
Yeah. Now comes the verb 7 line में been. English में जब है been, have you been there? सिंधी में जब हो वियल आयो, ऐं जवाब में थी आयासीं, we been there. त वियल आयो, छा तव्हीं बाज़ार वियल आयो? Have you been to the market? Have you been to the market? छा तव्हीं हिन बाज़ार में वियल आहियो? छा तव्हीं इंडिया में वियल आहियो? Have you been to India? हाँ, we have been to India. असीं इंडिया मां थी आया आहियूं। यहाँ थी आयासीं, we had been to India. वियल आहियो, have you been to India? Have you been to New York? Have you been to Fremont? Have you been to Chicago? छा तव्हीं शिकागो में वियल आहियो? हाँ, असीं शिकागो मां थी आयासीं। Yes, we have been to Chicago. असीं न्यूयॉर्क मां थी आयासीं। This is again plural. असीं थी आयासीं। ऐं जे सिंगुलर हुजे, मां थी आयो आहियां। हाँ, मां शिकागो मां थी आयो आहियां। पर प्लूरल में हाँ, असीं शिकागो मां थी आया आहियूं या आयासीं। We been to Chicago. ये प्लूरल है, हाँ, आयासीं, थी आयासीं। ऐं सिंगुलर आहीं, थी आया आयो आहियां, थी आयो आहियां। हाँ, मां शिकागो मां थी आयो आहियां। Yes, I have been to Chicago. हाँ, मां हिंदुस्तान मां थी आयो आहियां। I have been to India. हाँ, मां न्यूयॉर्क मां थी आयो आहियां। I have been to America or New York. ही जेको वर्ब है बीन, वियल आयो या थी आया आहियो, थी आयो आहियां। हाँ प्रिया।
मूं बि ॿुधो मां थी चुकी आहियां।
हाँ,
मां
थी
न्यूयॉर्क
आया मीन्स आई एम डन विथ। हाँ, मां सब तीर्थ यात्रा करे आई चुकी आहियां। आई हैव बीन टू ऑल द, that is almost like making, yes, I am finished with them. चुकी आहियां, finished.
Okay, thank
Been
you.
is थी आई आहियां, चुकी आहियां means I am done with them.
Okay, thank you.
Good question. Been. लाइन नंबर 8 being. This is present continuous being. थी पियो छा तूं सुठो छोकरो थी पियो नमिश छा तूं सुठो छोकरो थी पियो हा मां सुठो थियां पियो yes I am being a good person छा तूं सुठो शागिर्द स्टूडेंट थी पियो are you being a good student present continuous छा तूं सुठो शागिर्द थी पियो हा मां सुठो शागिर्द थियां पियो थी पियो थियां पियो yes I am becoming a good student I am being a good student Karan धीरज थी पियो being
Uncle, एक सवाल है. Is suto used for good and nice? Is it interchangeable?
yeah it is interchangeable सुठो and nice interchangeable and
Mehrabani.
today is a nice day अॼु ॾींहुं सुठो आहे मुंहिंजो भाउ सुठो छोकिरो आहे ऐं फेमिनाइन थींदो अॼु राति सुठी थींदी राति इज फेमिनाइन सुठी थींदी मुंहिंजी भेण सुठी आहे सुठो ऐं सुठी मैस्कुलाइन फेमिनाइन पर बीइंग जेको आहे इज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस में छा तूं सुठो थी पियो आर यू गोइंग थ्रू दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ बीइंग अ गुड मैन आर यू बीइंग अ गुड मैन आर यू बीइंग अ गुड स्टूडेंट आर यू बीइंग अ गुड swimmer are you being a good singer
Have you showered, like after
huh?
showering? Or have you
Being.
taken a shower?
छा तूं
Like you're freshened up or something?
थी पियो means you are going through a process which is छा तूं
You're dressed up, also you can say that, right? Like you're dressed up
छा
to go
तूं तैयार थी पियो
out.
शाम जो असांखे वञिणो आहे पार्टी ते छा तूं तैयार थी पियो आर यू गेटिंग रेडी आर यू बीइंग रेडी हा मां सुठो थियां पियो हा मां तैयार थियां पियो आई एम गेटिंग रेडी तैयार थियां पियो आई एम बीइंग रेडी नेक्स्ट वर्ब इज linking verb do कर this is very commonly used कर हीअं कर उथी बी do this stand up हीअं कर तूं उथी बी हीअं कर do this हीअं कर मां नथो करे सघां I cannot do this मां नथो बीह सघां मूंखे टंग में सूर आहे I cannot do this do करण कर या करण तूं मूंसां रांदि कर come and play with me तूं मूंसां रांदि कर to do. तूं मूंसां ॻाल्हि कर टॉक टू मी, तू मूंसां ॻाल्हि कर। मूंसां रांदि कर, कम एंड प्ले विथ मी, डू। मां नथो करे सघां, आई कैन नॉट डू दिस, करे सघां। मां नथो करे सघां या मां फेमिनाइन थींदो, मां नथी करे सघां। मां तोसां ॻाल्हि नथी करे सघां, मां तोसां रांदि नथी करे सघां, फेमिनाइन। करे माना डू, कर, करे। आई कैन नॉट डू दिस, मां नथो करे सघां। डू दिस फॉर मी, तू मुंहिंजे लाइ ही कमु कर। डू दिस वर्क फॉर मी, ही मुंहिंजे लाइ कमु कर। जवाब में मां नथो करे, आई कैन नॉट डू दिस, मां नथो करे सघां, छो जो मां हिते कोन हूंदुसि, मां ॿाहिरि वेंदुसि, मां नथो करे सघां। डू। लाइन नंबर 10, डज़। हाणे इंग्लिश में जेको थींदो आहे न, डज़, करे थो या फेमिनाइन करे थी, कंदर आहे। छा ही रांदि करे थो, डज़ ही वांट टू प्ले। डज़ असीं इंग्लिश में कमाईंदा आहियूं सिंगुलर सां। ही डज़ नॉट, ही नथो, या ही डज़। त इन जो इंग्लिश जो सिंधीअ में थींदो करे थो या करे थी। छा ही रांदि करे थो, डज़ ही प्ले विथ यू, छा ही तोसां रांदि करे थो, करे थो या हीअ तोसां रांदि करे थी, डज़ शी प्ले विथ यू, छा तोसां रांदि करे थी। हा ही रांदि कंदड़ आहे, यस ही डज़ प्ले, ही रांदि कंदड़ आहे, या हीअ रांदि कंदड़ आहे, यस शी डज़ प्ले। करे थो, करे थी, कंदड़ आहे, डज़ प्ले, मूंसां रांदि कंदड़ आहे। नमिश मूंसां रांदि कंदड़ आहे, नमिश रांदि कंदड़ आहे, ही डज़ प्ले विथ मी। कंदड़ आहे, करे थो, करे थी, कंदड़ आहे। पास्ट टेंस, डिड, कयो या कयई, हिन छा कयो, व्हाट डिड ही डू, हिन छा कयो, व्हाट डिड ही डू, हिन छा कयो। सबक यादि कयाई, he learned his lesson, हिन छा कयो, what did he do, सबक यादि कयाई, he learned his lesson, what did he do, छा कयो। हिन छा कयो? Line 12. Have.
Uncle, 1 second. For 11, is it the same for masculine and feminine? If you were to say hinna cha kayo.
Ha. Hinna
Okay.
छा कयो is both for boys and girls.
Got it, got it. And same for
पायल
the
छा कयो, नमित छा कयो, धीरज छा कयो, प्रिया छा कयो, करण छा कयो, पिंकेश छा कयो.
okay. And then
पायल
same for the
किताब पढ़ियो,
answer.
पिंकेश किताब पढ़ियो, नमित किताब पढ़ियो.
Okay, okay.
छा कयो? Have. अथेई अथव. Homework कयो अथेई. Have you done your homework? Have you done your homework? Homework कयो अथेई. हा कयो अथम. हा कयो अथम. I have. Yes, I have. कयो अथम. Yes, I have. Homework कयो अथई. Have you done the homework? Yes, I have done. हा कयो अथम. दर बंद कयो अथई. Have you shut the door? हा कयो अथम. Yes, I have. हा कयो अथम. Yes, I have. Any other examples of have? I have a book. मूं वटि किताब आहे. तो वटि किताब आहे. आहे. Do you have the book? हा मूं वटि किताब आहे. आहे. अथेई अथव. These are in addition to this. आहे. I have. मूं वटि किताब आहे. मूं वटि किताब आहे. मूं किताब पढ़ियो आहे. I have read the book. आहे. This is additional use of this verb आहे. Have. मूं किताब पढ़ियो आहे. I have read the book. मूं किताब पढ़ियो आहे. हा मूं किताब पढ़ियो आहे. मूं या have you homework कयो अथई. हा कयो अथम. कयो अथम ऐं हा मूं इहो homework कयो आहे. That is another answer that you can give. Ha मूं homework कयो आहे. I have done my homework. So you can reply in two ways. Have. आहे. मूं homework कयो आहे.
तो किया चाहिए वो atam in English?
Something that atham means includes the first person in this. Without saying, I have done this, I is taken out and put in atham. Ma, me. I have done this work. Ha kayo atham. Yes, have done. And yes, have done does not still have the first person in English. But in Sindhi mein, that first person includes into atham. Ha kayo atham. First person comes into the verb atham.
Meherbani, uncle.
Kayo ahe, then there was kayo atham. Ha mu kam kayo ahe. Now here you see mu kayo ahe. That mu when goes into ahe, that becomes atham. Kayo atham.
So, uncle, you can say, when you say atham, you don't have to say ma
Correct.
or mu before. But
Yeah,
is it wrong, or it's just to mu will add
Yeah.
emphasis?
You don't have to say, because it is twice saying that.
Okay.
Don't have to say twice. This is a combination of first person going into verb. Who has done it? Kayo atham.
And then if you were to say kayo ahe, you
Ha ta mu kayo ahe.
mu. Okay, so you have to say mu kayo ahe.
Yeah. Remove the mu, put it into ahe. Kayo ahe mein, to kayo atham.
Okay, got it. So kayo ahe, on it, you can't say on its own. You say mu kayo ahe,
Correct.
or you say kayo atham. Okay,
Ah.
got it.
Me goes into verb atham.
Okay.
Budho atham. Kahte diye tamam garam ahen. I have heard that these are very hot. Budho atham. Mu budho aahe, to hote diye dada garam ahen. Say it other way. Budho atham diye dada garam ahen. Mahira India mein kona mein dus. Budho atham diye dada garam ahen.
It's always for the self. You cannot use it for another person, basically. Atham, you cannot use it for someone else.
Na hane na mein, that's a good question you brought up. Instead of ma, if it is na, it becomes third person.
Oh, okay.
Athan. Athan ka lajya. Do they have any sense of अथन का लज जो मेहमानन जो आदर कौन कयूं अथन का लज ये चइबो है instead of saying do they have any pride that they misbehave like this अथन का लज they that is अथन पर अथम में सिंगुलर पंहिंजो थी वेंदो मां in poems there are many words used like this. Instead of writing the whole sentence, there's a poetry which it comes to my mind is like this. Atham je umendu puriu shal thindam. Atham je umendu puriu shal thindam. Mana, I have certain expectations and may those come true. Atham je umendu puriu shal thindam. The atham is a beautiful verb which is used with I have. Yeah, they have athan. Good discussion. I think very well brought out. Atham and athan. Has. Has is singular. What ahe? Henna what karo phone ahe? Which phone does he have? Henna what karo phone ahe? हिन वटि एप्पल फोन आहे. He has Apple phone. Now I will go to a next level of this atham and athan. If you go to third person, it becomes athas. Apple phone athas. Mana he has Apple phone. Athas. Third person. Athas. First person atham. Third person plural athan. Ha. Apple phone athas. Namish, what? Apple phone aaye? Ha. Apple phone athas. Athas. He has it. Now we have taken this to a level which is not even described here. Atham, athan, athas. How it combines the subject into verb. Ma, atham. They, athan. He, athas. हिन वटि फोन आहे. फोन अथस. Had. What ho? Past tense. He had. Mu what ho? To ditho ho. You had seen, no? I had too. Mu what ho? To ditho ho. Did you see? I had too. Mu what ho? I had. To what ho? Mukhe khabar kone. You had it? I don't know. What ho? Had is the past tense. Line number 15. Shall do. Kandus ya kandas. Kandus ya kandas. Ma homework kandas. Payal chondi ma homework kandas. And Dhira chondo ma homework kandus. I shall do. Future tense. Namish chando ma homework kandus. Shall do. तू जल्दी कंदे. Shall you do it fast? तू जल्दी कंदे. हा मां जल्दी कंदुस. हा मां जल्दी कंदस. Yes, I shall do it fast. I'm not able to hear you, Namish. Say loudly.
What?
Did you say something, Namish? Did you ask?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. कंदुस कंदस. हाणे ही जेको वर्ब है मे. शायद में शायद करे सघूं. हूं शायद न करे. He may not do it. हू शायद करे सघंदो. He may be able to do it. शायद करे. शायद माना may. So how do you say? मां शायद क्लास में न अची सघां. I may not be able to come to the class. छो जो मूंखे ॿाहिरि वञिणो आहे. I have to go out. शायद न अची सघां. I may not be able to come to the class. शायद न अची सघां. शायद क्लास में न अची सघां. May not. ये अखर का माना जेको है सो we do it very commonly. शायद करे सघण. May be able to do. शायद सब चो शायद. शायद करे
शायद
सघण.
शायद
करे सघ
May या may not. न करे सघण. May not. One is may, one is other is may not. न करे सघण.
नहीं कर सकते.
नहीं करे सघ
मां शायद इंडिया में न वञी सघां. I may not be able to go to India. मूंखे हिते ऑफिस में घणो कमु आहे. I may not be able to go to India. मां शायद इंडिया न वञी सघां. मूंखे ऑफिस में घणो कमु आहे.
Uncle, is there a rule for when you don't use the sagana or sagan? So you have like who shayad na kare, and then the second one you have who shayad kare sagando.
You
But
may be able to
I-
do it. न करे. शायद न करे. He may not act. पर जे कम करनो आहे त करे सघंदो. Will he be able to do that act?
when it's negative, you omit sagando.
Yeah, simply say may not. When you say
Okay.
may not, he may not.
Makes
He
sense.
may not what? He may not be able to do this. करे सघण. But he may not is simply who न करे. शायद न करे. Who शायद न करे. पर may not be able to do it. करे सघंदो. Who शायद न करे सघंदो. That's a complete sentence.
Musamjo, Merban.
Payal, any questions?
नहीं अंकल आई अंडरस्टैंड
Must. Line 18. Zarur. Must is what? Zarur. Tu dawa zarur what? You must take medicine. Ma dawa zarur wathandus. I will definitely take the medicine. Zarur. Must. Tu zarur phone कजें. You must call. I will. हाँ मां जरूर फोन कंदुसि. I will definitely call. उते definitely थियो पर you must call. तू जरूर फोन कजें. हाँ मां जरूर फोन कंदुसि. जरूर is the verb. Must. And 19 में can do. छा ही कम करे सघंदे. करे सघंदुसि या करे सघंदीअ. Can you do this? छा ही कम करे सघंदे या छा ही कम करे सघंदीअ. Masculine, feminine. सघंदे सघंदीअ. हा मां ही कम जरूर करे सघंदुसि. जरूर में हिते चई yes I must. Instead of that you could simply say हा मां ही कम करे सघंदुसि. Yes I can do this work. करे सघां थो. करे सघां थो, करे सघंदुसि. Yes, I can do this. I will be able to do this. Can do this. मां करे सघंदुसि या करे सघंदसि. Now this may appear to be quite I won't say difficult, but variations are plenty here of linking verbs and helping verbs. And today what you learned is a intermediate level of language, not the beginners. This is intermediate level where you begin to converse with enough knowledge that you can form short, meaningful sentences with all intents and all possibilities and all variations of the actions that could be done, can be performed, and will you be able to do it, and how to relate those to single person, plural, feminine, and masculine gender. These are very important verbs that we use in all sentences. Thiyu, aya, ahe, ayu, hos, hue, hua, vyala ayo, thi pyo, kar, kare tho, kayo, kain, athai, athava, what ahe, what ho, kandus, करण खपे, शायद करे सगा, जरूर करे सगदुस. All these are actions that you will be able to include in your sentences to make it a expressive Sindhi language. ऐं अॼु जेका तव्हां subtlety जेका ॿुधी, how to combine the subject with the verb, which is a beauty of Sindhi language. It does not exist in English. Atham, athan, athas. You don't have to then mention the subject. It is included in the verb. Today I will stop it here, and in the next class, जेको पछाड़ी वारो class थींदो, उन में असीं बाक़ी ही जेके indefinite pronouns आहिनि, उन्हनि खे खणंदासीं. ऐं अॼु मां तव्हांखे वठी थो हलां सिंधियुनि जो इतिहास, जेको असां last time शुरू कयो हो and could not go beyond line 7. अॼु मां तव्हांखे इहो ज़रूरु कराईंदुसि, जो ही न रुॻो ताईं सिंधी सेंटेंसिस सिखंदा, पर सिंधी हिस्ट्री तव्हांखे इन में चङी तरह सम्झ में ईंदी. असीं हुआसीं लाइन नंबर 9 ते. 712 ईस्वी सदीअ में सिंध में हिंदू राजा ॾाहिर जो राज हो. In the year 712, Hindu Raja Dahir was the ruler of Sindh. Now this you have to remember that this was the last Sindhi king who ruled Sindh in the year 712. This is our history. राजा डाहिर सेन हो। अरबी मोहम्मद बिन कासिम 712 में सिंधु ते हमलो करे राजा डाहिर सेन के हारायो। Arbi Muhammad bin Qasim invaded Sindh in 712 and defeated Raja Dahir Sen. There is a slight history behind this, which I may add to you and your knowledge, that in Muhammad bin Qasim and bin Arbi, 17 times they had attacked Sindh and they were repelled by Raja Dahir Sen. 17 times. But in the last attack, it is the history that one of the ministers of Raja Dahir Sen, who happened to be a Buddhist, माना उन्हनि में बुद्ध रिलीजन जो भी सिंध में असर हूंदो हो. He joined and gave information to Muhammad bin Qasim, and that became the reason of defeat and fall of Raja Dahir Sen. This is very important for us to remember and know that it was the internal discontent. The minister, who happened to be a Buddhist, went and gave secrets to Arab invader Muhammad bin Qasim, and that brought the downfall of Raja Dahir Sen. After that, from 712 खां 1843 ताईं सिंध ते मुसलमानी हुकूमत रही. Can you believe it? From 712 to 1843, साल, 1126 years, Sindh was ruled by Muslim rulers. More than 1100 years. What must have happened in those 1100 years? Forced conversions, burning of all our literature, decimating all our places of worship, and extracting taxes from the local Sindhi population. This is how they must have exploited Sindh under the invaders' rule from 712 to 1843. साल 1843 में अंग्रेजन सिंध में पंहिंजो राज कायम कयो. In the year 1843, English rulers came and they repelled the Muslim rulers and took over Sindh from Muslim rulers and included Sindh into their British India Empire. Till then, Sindh was not in their British rulers. But in 1843, Sindh was merged with British rule of whole India. साल 1843 खां 1947 ताईं सिंध में अंग्रेजन जो राज हो. From the year 1843 till 1947, Sindh was ruled by Britishers. Now, what was in 1947? In 1947, India became free and British ruler was gone. That is when Sindh became first time free from Muslim rule as well as from British rule. But see the misfortune of India, Sindh. साल 1947 में मुल्क आज़ाद थियो, पर अंग्रेजन मुल्क जा ॿ हिसा कया, हिंदुस्तान and Pakistan. In 1947, Britishers divided India in two parts. One was India, another was Pakistan.
In 1843, did the Britishers like have a battle, or was it more like a diplomatic
They
takeover?
attacked and Muslim rulers ran away. They just could not stand in front of British attack. There is a slight history behind it, since you brought it up. There were Sindhi, 2 or 3 major Sindhi, I will not give the names now, but they were very influential and rich and very, you can say, patriotic Sindhi families. 2 of them went and connected with English rulers in India and gave them all the information and said that, why don't you come and relieve us from the Muslim rule? Thus, Britishers were invited in, and very swiftly they got rid of centuries rule of Muslims in Sindh. But major population of Sindh was still Muslims, because over 1100 years they had settled down, they are forcibly converted, and they were in majority. Sindhi Hindus became a minority in Sindh because of the 1100 years of rule of Muslims. And result was that when in 1947 India was made free, but it was divided into 2 parts, and because Jinnah wanted an Islamic state, Pakistan, Sindh province, which had a majority of population of Muslims, that entire province of Sindh, Musulman Sindh में घणा हुआ, इन करे समूरो Sindh Pakistan खे ॾिनो वियो. Because Sindh had majority of Muslims, so the whole province of Sindh was given away to Pakistan. Sindh मां उन वक्त 13 लख सिंधी हिंदू लॾे हिंदुस्तान में आया ऐं केतिरनि ई प्रांतनि में पखिड़िजी विया. At the time of partition in 1947, over 1.3 million Sindhi Hindus, because of the fear of persecution and oppression by Muslims, they left, leaving behind everything, and came as refugees from Pakistan or Sindh to India. I was one of them. My family left Hyderabad, Sindh, and by train we came to Rajasthan. I remember very well what happened. I got vivid memories of my childhood, what I saw in Sindh. and how we left everything behind and came without anything with us. Left our properties, our ancestral homes, and everything behind, and came to India without knowing where we were going, what were we going to do. And on top of it, our language was different from Hindi, which was spoken in India. We were Sindhis. So they came from Sindh to Hindustan, and they spread over many provinces, scattered.
Was Ajmer the main center in Rajasthan? Ajmer or was it?
Ajmer, Jodhpur, there were two centers in Rajasthan, and then people went to Delhi, then went to Indore and Bhopal, and then went to Gujarat. A lot of them went to Gujarat down there, Kutch and Gujarat. Those who came by sea route, came in ships, they went on to the coast of Gujarat and embarked upon different towns as they got out in Gujarat. Those who came by train went to Rajasthan and went to Delhi and went from there to Indore and Bhopal. So in Madhya Pradesh, in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Maharashtra, Bombay, majority of Sindhis came there, and from there they kept getting scattered wherever they could go. Not many knew where they were going, what they were doing, how were they going to survive, but they had no option. They were not given a piece of land in India where they could say, okay, now this is your part of Sindh, you occupy this one. They were simply left to fend for themselves. केतिरा सिंधी वरी दुनिया जे ॿियनि मुल्कनि में हलिया विया. Over next several years, many Sindhis left India and also went overseas. Because before partition, Sindhis used to be very enterprising. They had their businesses established in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Spain, in some parts of China. They were already there. But after partition, lot of younger Sindhi population, because they did not know what else to do, they were directed to go to those places where Sindhis were already there. So some of them spread out into different countries. पंहिंजी मेहनत ऐं पुरुषार्थ सां आहिस्ते आहिस्ते सिंधी हर हंधि वसजी विया. Now, this is very important character of Sindhis. With their vigor, determination, and hard work, Sindhis gradually re-established themselves wherever they went. They did not, this is very important to know, they did not seek any assistance or any handouts from the government to sustain their life. All Sindhis worked and through their enterprise established themselves wherever they went. The enterprising spirit of Sindhis is very well known. सिंधियुनि हिंदुस्तान जे केतिरनि शहरनि में स्कूल, कॉलेज ऐं हॉस्पिटलूं खोलियूं. Can you believe it? They came with nothing, and very short time, in a very short time, Sindhis opened schools, colleges, hospitals in many Sindhi cities all over India. 1947 में partition थियो आहे. In 1948, first college opened in Bombay was Sindhi College, Jai Hind College, in 1948. This is something you cannot believe how fast these Sindhis all over the world, they opened their schools, colleges. We came as refugees and stayed in Jodhpur. About 70,000 Sindhis came there. Within 3 months, 3 Sindhi schools were opened. And all these refugee children, I was at that time 6 years old. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, 12 years, all our cousins and all friends. We were all going to schools. We had no place to live, but children all went to school. We were exploited by the local population, charged very hefty rents. Shopkeepers billed them and charged us 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the local rates. Whatever gold was brought by our mothers and ladies was being sold away to sustain our life. But schools were opened right away. All children were going to schools. Sindhi children did not go out on the streets to beg. No, they went out to schools to learn. To learn their local language, which was very important. Hindi, because we did not know Hindi, did not know how to communicate. People used to laugh at us because we could not speak their language. We were Sindhis. So the biggest sacrifice that came after partition was loss of our own mother tongue, Sindhi. Because we were scattered all over. Gujarat mein Gujarati, Maharashtra mein Marathi, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan mein Hindi, South mein Southern language, Bengal mein Bengali. Everywhere Sindhis went, they had to accept their local languages and to give up our own mother tongue to be able to survive and to be accepted by the local population. असां जे वॾनि जेका चइजे त सैक्रिफाइस कई आहे, न रुगो पंहिंजो मुल्क ॾिनऊं, न रुगो पंहिंजी मिल्कियत ॾिनऊं, पर हिंदुस्तान में अचण खां पोइ पंहिंजी ॿोली बि ॾियणी पई.
Was the Jai Hind College like opened by one family or like a collection of people? Or?
No, it was opened by one family. And soon after that, in 49, Bandra college opened there also. You know, in Bandra there is a college. Now there are 5 colleges there.
And Thadumal is famous, right? But I don't know, is that the one? Or?
Thadumal is afterwards. But it was through Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board, Principal Khushi Kundanani, who was a principal in Sindh. He came to Bombay. Day and night, he used to go around walking and looking at different places all over Bombay in those days, in 1947-48. And his determination was that I will open the college. National College of Bandra was opened by him. And now that chain of colleges has got 13 colleges and 6 schools. Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board, which was started by Principal Khushi Kundrani. National College, and then KC College in Bandra, Bombay, HR College, MMR College, so many. And they opened a big college in Ulhasnagar where Sindhis were there, Mithibai College, which has got the largest student body. So Sindhis were hardworking, determined to make their own future, but they knew education was the backbone so that our children should learn and advance. झूलेलाल साईं जी महर सां सिंधी हाणे सावा सुखिया आहिनि. Sawa Sukhya means they are well established and happy. Now let me give you a small statistics. Population of Sindhis today in India is 0.3%. 0.3%, not even 0.5%. 0.3% of the population of India. 140 crores Hindus or Indians are there in India. 0.3%. About 50 lakhs. And do you know how much income tax they are paying in India? Over 15% of the tax collected by Government of India. 0.3% population is paying over 15% tax collected in India. So prosperous and so well established are Sindhis because of their Purusharth. Purusharthis mean depending upon their own self and doing things. So we have to be proud of our heritage. We gave the sacrifice of our motherland. We gave the sacrifice of our language. आज उन्हें language के वापस establish करण जे लाइ असां वटि 2 scripts आहिनि जेका सिंध में हूंदी हुई. परसो अरेबिक इंडिया में अचण खां पोइ देवनागरी, which was like Hindi. And today, because Sindhis are in over 100 countries throughout the world, we are pursuing असीं सिंधी ॿोली छा में था ॻाल्हायूं? Romanized Sindhi script जेका तव्हां सिखो वेठा. Pronunciations are same, grammar is same, everything is same. पर script जेका है सा असां English adopt कई है छो जो now we are a global community. असीं सिंधी हिकु global community आहियूं. We are spread all over the world. असांजा ॿार जिते वॾा थींदा, नमिश वाशिंगटन में हुजे या न्यूयॉर्क में हुजे या शिकागो में हुजे, धीरज सैन फ्रांसिस्को बे एरिया में हुजे, किथे बि हुजनि ॿार किथे बि हुजनि असांजा, सिंधी ॻाल्हाए सघंदा, पढ़ी सघंदा, लिखी सघंदा रोमनाइज़ सिंधी स्क्रिप्ट सां. झूलेलाल साईं महर जे महर सां सिंधी हाणे सावा सुखिया आहिनि. इज़त आबरूअ सां रही करे हर हंधि हंधि ॿियनि ज़ातियुनि जी शेवा ऐं मदद पिणु करे रहिया आहिनि. Not only we are well to do and well established all over the world, but we are also serving other communities and local population wherever we are. That is what Sindhis are. They did not get any here India में थे पे politics में भाई हिन जाति जाइन ही minority जाइन हिनन के ही advantages ॾिनियूं वञनि ही facilities ॾिनियूं वञनि हिनन खां ही न वरितो वञे. Sindhis never got anything. Never they asked for it. Nothing. Established themselves. So our history is from Mohenjo-daro, 5,000 years ago to this day. Sindhis are hardworking, enterprising, good citizens, and well-established, knowledgeable, helping people the world over. And we have to therefore believe in ourselves. And Fakhru सां चओ, मां सिंधी आहियां. सभु चओ, मां सिंधी आहियां.
Sindhi
मां
are-
सिंधी आहियां.
Sindhi आहियां.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं.
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं
सिंधीअ में
सिंधीअ में
ॻाल्हाईंदासीं.
ॻाल्हाईंदासीं.
ऐं सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
जय झूलेलाल.
That's it.
जय
जय
झूलेलाल अंकल.
झूलेलाल. Thank you,
महिरबानी.
uncle.
घणी घणी तव्हांजी महिरबानी. अॼु मूं तव्हांखे जेको ही लेसन ॾिनो आहे सिंध जो इतिहास बिटवीन द सेंटेंसिस मूं तव्हांखे एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन ॾिनी जेका लिखियल कोन्हे. बट ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज एक्वेंट योर सेल्फ विद दिस. हा पिंकेश तूं चओ.
Yeah, so like traditionally, Sindhis are supposed to be very good in business. Is that correct, or is that a stereotype? Like, is that
No, Sindhis are extremely enterprising. Not only in business, in education, in construction, real estate, and even in money lending, and also being the enterprising community in every field. Jitevya, they never cared. And guess what? Sindhis went to different parts of the world and they quickly learned their local languages. अॼु एतिरा सिंधी आहिनि जिनके पंज छह ॿोलियूं ईंदियूं आहिनि. 6 languages they know. They converse with the local people in their local language, international in international language, regional languages. They are very enterprising. तमाम. असांखे मलाइन करण जे लाइ local population use many improper sayings. त भाई सिंधी कंजूस आहिनि या सिंधी जेके आहिनि से तमामु हू आहिनि इन्हनि खे अलाउ न कजे. Because Sindhis could, under the most adverse conditions, survive and come up. उल्हासनगर में बॉम्बे जे ॿाहिरां जिते सिंधी वञी वॾी कैंप में रहिया हुआ, there were nothing but barracks left by Britishers, soldiers. There were no outhouses there. हीअं विच में ॻूणियूं टंगे 6-8 फैमिलियूं. उन्हनि बैरक्स में रही करे बि पोइ सिंधियुनि उते started manufacturing to the extent that they could manufacture anything and everything. And their brand was USA, Ulhasnagar Sindhi Association, made by USA. And उते local population चेराईंदो हो उन्हनि खे त ही ॾिसो कॉपी था कनि USA खे. But they didn't care. They said anything and everything we'll make it. And we'll make it better and cheaper. एतरी इंडस्ट्री खुली वई उल्हासनगर में. They were able to make anything and everything, which local population could not do for centuries. They had all the protection. Sindhis came within few years. They started developing, making anything. This is not a joke. I am telling you the real history I have seen. In 1948-49, ठीक है, लोकल ट्रेन्स हुई है ना, लोकल ट्रेन्स, उन्हें में सिंधी छोकरा उल्हासनगर में चढ़ी ईंदा हुआ. They used to carry in their shoulder bag pencils, combs, sweets, and shoelaces, all kind of things. And in the local trains, they used to sell them. Anything that anybody wanted. They were very commonly used items. Pencils were required, or combs were required, or shoelaces, or whatever. They were able to just find out what is needed. They will make it. And those boys who used to sell those, go back home, again collect all those stuff and come back and sell it in the trains. They became enterprising young men. They knew what the pulse of the population was. It
Well,
is,
like Sindhis, so Sindhis and Punjabis are like neighboring provinces, right? And there's also a lot of intermingling and intermarriage and between Sindhis and, but are there any big differences, like cultural differences between Sindhis and Punjabis? Or I mean,
there
of
is
language.
one major difference is this, that Punjabis had two communities. One is Punjabis, another is Sikh. They occupied Punjab, which was north of Sindh. Punjab is on the north. After partition, not entire state of Punjab was given to Pakistan. Half of it was retained in India. So they became displaced from the other half, but they had the remaining half that they could call it their own province. उन्हनि खे पंहिंजो अधु मुल्क हो Punjab. With us, it was not the same. We did not get any part of Sindh. If we had got half of Sindh, at least we could say that this is our province.
But culturally, like other than language, is there any big differences?
There is a lot of difference between Sindh and Punjab. Mainly is like this, that Sindhis were, because of the coast and Sindhu River, they were for centuries traders. They used to do trade from Sindh to all over the world. By boats, they used to go from Sindh and trade all over the world. So they were far-going trading company which knew all parts of the world, and they used to open otaku kholinda huwa hote. Panjo business kanda huwa. Punjabis were not like that. Punjabis were in Punjab only.
Were they more
They
into like
became
farming?
warriors because of Guru Gobind Singh. The Sikhs became warriors. Sindhis were not warriors. That was the difference between Sindhis and Punjabis.
What about farming?
We
Was
were
it
not warriors. We did not fight.
Yeah.
They were farmers. Punjabis were farmers and warriors. They were like martial race. But Sindhis were not. We did not fight. We had to give up everything and save our women, our children, and our own culture and religion. We left everything behind us.
So
Those who
farming is
think
more strong in like Punjab versus Sindh. Like Sindh had less farming and Punjab had more. Or...
there used to be a part of Punjab which was known as Multan. Multan had a lot of common with Sindh. A lot of Multanis used to come to Sindh, and Sindhis used to go to Multan. Sindhi used to go to Kutch, and Kutchis used to come to Sindh. Rajasthanis used to come to Sindh. So Sindh was a flourishing, prosperous region because of Sindhu River fertilize. Here fertility was tremendous, and there was prosperity and flourishing agriculture. So whenever there was any adversity in the adjoining provinces of India, population used to come to Sindh because they could find food there, and they were welcome. Multan was one part of Punjab which was near Sindh on the top, where a lot of Sindhis used to go and they used to come back. Otherwise, the only thing that brought together was Guru Nanak's faith of Guru Granth Sahib, which happened at the time of Rana Ranjit Singh. During British rule, Rana Ranjit Singh was a powerful Punjabi ruler in Punjab, and he fought with Muslims, and he expanded his territory into Afghanistan and neighboring countries, but he was the last of the rulers of Punjab. Then they also fell. Britishers took over that part also. Anyway, with all that history of Sindh and Punjab and nations, thanks once again for Sindhi class में आया हो. असीं सिंधी सिखूं पिया. असांजो ऑब्जेक्टिव त इहो ई आहे. असांजा ॿार नमिश जेतिरा या उन खां नंढा या वॾा, धीरज तई आयो, करण, नित्या ऐं इहे सभु जेके असांजा ॿार आहिनि, ऑल अवर यूथ, दे लर्न सिंधी ॿोली क़ाइमु रहे असांजी, ऐं असीं पाण में हमेशह सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हायूं. ऐं अचो त गॾिजी हिकिड़ो दफ़ो वरी चऊं, मां सिंधी आहियां.
मां सिंधी आहियां.
Yeah.
मां सिंधी आहियां.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं.
असीं
Sindhi आहियूं.
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं.
ऐं सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
जय झूलेलाल.
जय झूलेलाल अंकल, महिरबानी.
बाक़ी हिकिड़ो क्लास नेक्स्ट संडे ते ज़रूरु अचिजो.
बाय.
जय झूलेलाल. बाय.